Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Devin Haney. He's still calling out Lomachenko. He says, "I want Lomachenko right now, not when he's older." You know, me saying that, he said, "I want him like right now instead of him older because he's not going to get a lot of props or you know because you know how people say because I'm one of those people too. This is very interesting. He said that, and he knows this. If you get him while he's older, people's gonna have something to say that he was older. That's why you beat him. And if you get to him now, they ain't gonna have nothing. You can't say too much about it. So he's just a good fighter. It was really about him instead of Lomachenko, instead of him. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to hear no. Well, he was older. He wasn't insane no more. If you would have got to him a year ago, I think Lomachenko might be thinking like that. If I waited out another year or whatever, he might be thinking that. Because you're not gonna be the same fighter in another year, especially when you in your 30s. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I say it depends. People bodies react different or different. You know what I'm saying? Through the years, and Lomachenko body is 300 fights, man, whatever. I think 300 to 400 fights or something like that. And, that's a lot of wear and tear, even though they might be, wearing a protection wear and stuff like that. But still, at the same time, that's still a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? That's why his record is he got so many, he got 14 fights in all. You know what I'm saying? He should have came out early. He probably had 30 fights right now. He probably be at 30 fights. But the European fighters, especially the Eastern European fighters, you know what I'm saying? They come out late and have not so many fights, professional fights. You know what I'm saying? Their careers like rushed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's really good. But that's just me though, right? But Lomachenko, Devin Haney, he says, I want to get him older. So because I don't want nobody complaining about him being, older. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? By him saying this, I could be wrong, but I just think that he really wants to fight Lomachenko because one thing is, a couple more fights, Devin Haney fighting somebody. Is he going to get better? Yeah, I would say, but I could be wrong. I think he can always learn something and get better, but time is now. So I think he need to make a statement now because I think he needs to make a statement because one thing is. He should have, in his mind, he should have fought Luke Campbell. But then, for somehow, Bob Arum did something so Lomachenko get in that spot to fight Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying? That WBC strap should have been fighting for that strap, Devin Haney, or he should have been the WBC champion. You know what I'm saying? World champion. So he got something. He's hungry. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is bad. Do I think he's clout chasing? I don't think so. I wouldn't say no. I just don't think so. I could be wrong. That's why I said I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But because one thing is Devin Haney, he really don't talk about and keep on talking about him the way he's talking about Lomachenko. I know Lomachenko is the man at 135 pounds. We should want somebody like Devin Haney call out Lomachenko because that fight would be interesting. Some people might say that fight might not be interesting, but we got to see. Lomachenko should get to him now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's going to fight him now before he fight Teofimo Lopez or Richard Coleman for that belt. Get the IBL strap from them and be the undisputed of the 135 division, lightweight division, right? I don't think he's going to fight Devin Haney or Tank Davis right now. But I think that fight will happen. I think it might happen. I don't think Lomachenko, if he go down, we know what people going to say. And some people going to try to, who's Lomachenko fans going to try to, help him out and say that it wasn't a duck but the best interesting fights, and I think the money fights for Lomachenko is Devin Haney and Tank Davis and even Teofimo Lopez or Richard Coleman. You see what I'm saying? I think Richard Coleman and Teofimo Lopez is better than Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight, because even some people from the United Kingdom, the UK, was saying that Luke Campbell's from the UK. They said he really don't have a chance. They say a victory for Luke Campbell if he stays in the ring for 12 rounds. That's a win for him. You see what I'm saying? We don't need that. Even if Lomachenko beat Devin Haney or Tank Davis or Devin Lopez or Richard Coleman, one of them, because like I said, Devin Lopez and Richard Coleman is going to eliminate each other. You know what I'm saying? One of them going to lead them. One of them going to eliminate each other. I would say that, right? So both of them not going to fight Lomachenko. One of them going to fight Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? And then I would say that if after that fight, I don't know it's going to be back to back if we're going to fight Devin Haney or Tank Davis. You know, but we definitely going to see. And then I think somebody mentioned it mentioned something like they don't think the fight with Tank Davis and Lomachenko was going to ever happen because of Floyd Mayweather and Bob Arum, them being businessmen and their history between each other. Let me tell you something. I don't think it's personal. I think it's just business. I think Floyd Mayweather knew what Bob Arum was doing, and it wasn't right, but it's just business, right? I would definitely say this. For Mayweather, that fight with who's the dude? Terry Farmer. It didn't happen. They said that would have been a money fight, which I don't know. That would have been a real big money fight, a real big fight. I don't know. I think it would have been an okay fight, not pay-per-view attraction worthy. I wouldn't say that, but Tank Davis versus Lomachenko, I think is pay-per-view worthy. Let me tell you this: I will buy that fight. I will go to the theater or buy it in the house, buy it on paper, from the house. I would definitely see that fight. Even Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, that would be a pay-per-view attraction too, I would say. I'm just saying, I think it would. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to fight on ESPN. Well, I think his two money fights will be, Lomachenko will be Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney and Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? So Mayweather knows boxing, and he know that they want that fight. It's just that Lomachenko was at 135, calling out a 130 pounder, which they make no sense to. Gervonta Davis they really didn't. I was getting on Gervonta Davis, like respond back to him. He wasn't responding back to him, but he probably was not responding back to him because he probably didn't want that fight. But at the same time, he was at 130, so he don't need to respond back to because I'm at 130. You know, so you at 135. Why you calling me out? Let me get there. And now Gervonta Davis is there, and Lomachenko's not calling him out like he used to call him out. You see what I'm saying? So, could we call that clout chasing? Because Lomachenko is a better skilled fighter than Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm getting off the subject a little bit. I'm always doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, because I got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, but well, you know one thing is I'm gonna leave this article. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I might not read this thing at all. It says, I'm gonna just read a little bit. He says, I'm young, but this is Devin Haney. I'm young and I'm in the sport because I want my name to be in the history books. Haney told Boxing Scene, I want my name to be mentioned with the greats. That's one of the fights that the fans might say years down the road. I wish I could have seen him in Loma. That would have been a great fight. And he's right about that. The fans, the hardcore boxing fans probably will say that. And I will say that. I would love to see that fight if the fight never happens. I would, to me, I don't think, why would this fight not happen? They both in the same division. You know what I'm saying? And, like he said, he's young. Lomachenko should fight him because you're getting him while he's young instead of him getting two more fights in. He's getting better as he fighting these fighters, even if they is C level or B level fighters. I know Devin Haney's skills are it's like he's been in boxing for years, like for 19 years. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? This is Devin Haney. I'm not scared to take a loss. I'm willing to put my zero up because I do feel like I will win, and I do feel like I'm one of the best fighters out there. I'm willing to put my record on the line and to prove it. And you know what I'm saying? So, that's what's boxing about. He's willing to face Lomachenko, and he's really, and I don't, and This is going to decide if he's what people think Devin Haney, what people think about Devin Haney. Is he the real? Is he the goods? You know what I'm saying? Beating a veteran like Lomachenko, a very skilled fighter, Lomachenko, a technical fighter. You know what I'm saying? Who used his IQ in the ring is really good. It's great. I would definitely say that because he's beating up fighters taller than him, normally way more than him, bigger than him. I would definitely say that. Linares, of course, Linares was the person. He came in with losses already, but he still got him out. You know, Jose Pedraza, I know he came in with a couple of losses, but Lomachenko got the job done. Luke Campbell, he was young, got him out, but he wasn't a very skilled fighter like Devin Haney or Tank Davis, but he got him out. You know what I'm saying? So Devin, the people who's Lomachenko fans, you know what I'm saying? Some of them probably would like to see the fight, and some of them would not like to see the fight. And I'm talking to the people who would like to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? And to be pound number one, you know what I'm saying? This would definitely put him in the pound number one. Lomachenko fight Devin Haney or Tank Davis, because we know he's gonna fight Teofimo Lopez either Teofimo Lopez or Richard Carmi. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I think he should wait and fight and be the undisputed of the 135 division, which he's gonna do. Lomachenko then fight Devin Haney or Tank Davis, and then let's see can they be the undisputed because they can get the belts off you, or this fight will be more better. Would it be pay-per-view attraction? I would say yes. You know why I say yes? Look at Errol Spence and Sean Porter. I know Errol Spence fought 2 times on pay-per-view, and then when he fought Sean Porter never fought on pay-per-view. And look what that fight did 350,000. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna make a video about that. But well, I think I might make a video about it. I don't know. But at the same time, man, I think that fight might do that. I won't be surprised if it does that, because people know who Devin Haney is and Lomachenko. And Tank Davis definitely for sure. People know who Tank Davis and Lomachenko. Those let me tell you something. Those fights will be on pay-per-view. I would think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this fight is gonna be for free on ESPN or on Showtime. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Or the zone Matchroom Boxing. Because one thing is Devin Haney's with Matchroom with the Zone. So I know he's got his own promotional company, but a subcontract, I guess Devin Haney has, right? But at the same time, man, what y'all think about what he's talking about? I'm gonna leave the article in the description. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can read the whole article. I'm not gonna read all of it. But at the same time, what y'all think about what he's talking about? Do you think he's clout chasing? Do you think he's serious? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what y'all think? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the notification bell for the reviews from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.